This fringe show is going great. I'm having an amazing time. Nightlife Exchange said I found the heart in the crass, and Gay City News called me hunky and said you'd be hung in my song all day long. And if someone on all that chat thinks you're a bad actor, at least someone on all that chat gives a shiz. And as you gear up for a hurricane that may or may not happen, it looks like we've been extended an extra week, part of the Fringe Encore series, which means out of like the 200 Fringe shows, we're one of the 24 best. Agencies calling me for shows and for second callbacks. What could be wrong? Except for that dull ache, you know, down there. Well, one sensible visit to the doctor later, with a small turn of your head and cough, we discover that I've got a very small hernia. Too small to operate on. What does this mean for your image-obsessed exercise addict? Well, a sensible truss. Hell, maybe they'll be more attractive once I get one. See? That doesn't look so bad. Maybe they'll be cute. No, they're not. So I got several different models, and I found a new exercise program, one that is low impact with much lower weights and a lot more reps. A lady workout. So with far less gym visits in my future, I've got lots of time to learn a new rock song. It's high time, and the American Idiot call I got from my agency said, please don't sing anything in a show, including a rock musical. So I've got to find a rock song that's not in a show. Well, here's one I sang in 12th grade show choir. Yeah, it's a little over the top. Which brings me to my second callback I've got this week. They've already seen me for callbacks once, and I didn't quite bring them what they wanted, so let's see if I can strip it down and give them a less affected, less cartoony dentist. Something closer to me, personally. It's only gonna hurt a little. I don't want to get my teeth examined. Of course you want your teeth examined. Say ah. Say ah. Ah. Your mouth is a mess, kid. You got cavities. You got plaque. You're impacted. You're obsessed. Apparently I'm a little terrifying, but the director and the choreographer both told me I needed to make it more natural, more me. A new take on the dentist, and who knows if I got the part, but I do think I came closer to the goals they set before me, and I'm pleased with my work. If I were you, I wouldn't keep it under a barrel in a little Skid Row dump like this. This avocado could be your ticket to the stars. You could take it to any florist shop in town and name your price. Hell, I bet somebody'd make you a goddamn partner to get their hands on this. I don't want to go somewhere else. Seymour's very loyal. Somebody talking to you? Excuse me. Excuse me what? Excuse me, doctor. That's better. But the plans and hopes of one boy mean very little to the eye of Big Bad Mother Nature. Turns out there was a storm of...
And now report on our weather on the ones. We join our news team in Midtown Manhattan on 47th Street in the backyard of a ground floor Manhattan apartment. As you can see, all the lawn furniture's been tied down and all free-flowing plants and trees up against the wall. A yard like this, should the tiny storm drain in the back fall, well, let's just say having a garden apartment will change real quickly to having a beachfront apartment.
So get your electronics off the ground, get those cat carriers out of your crawl space, and take all lawn furniture that you don't want flying across the avenue downstairs. As your mother keeps texting you, better safe than sorry. In fact, could you go stay with your mother-in-law in New England? We'd all sleep a lot better here. Well, peeps, this is actually as bad as it ever got for us. Don't get me wrong, I'm really happy I'm not like my friends in Jersey and Long Island without power. But there was some devastation wrought. But we learned stuff. Like, no matter what Deidre at the liquor store says, you can't shoot Kirsch. Devastation to my budget, my diet, my kidneys. And just because you didn't end up a victim of flooding, doesn't mean you can't end up a victim of fashion. But guess what, kids? There's no auditions this week. Joe Allen's week auditions. And my extension of my Fringe show doesn't start until September 19th. Hell, I'm even forbidden from spending too much time at the gym or on the track. Whatever am I gonna do? I wish I could just take this feeling, this calmness, bottle it up, and then distribute it to myself through an audition season when I'm back at the restaurant. I'm probably never gonna be any good at patience. I'm probably never gonna be any good at taking each day as they come. But for this day, I am thankful, and these weeks to come. Love is the strange.